When I say Scotland, you might think islands, bagpipes, bad weather, or guys in the skirts who speak with the funny accent.
Comes from a loch. Loch na Davy is 3 miles up the glen, okay?
But for us, it's whiskey. And I know that not everybody is a whiskey fan. There are also people who haven't tried a good one yet. But yeah, we like whiskey so much that we decided to buy a lot of it. And when I say a lot, I mean 200 liters. But let me tell you this story from the beginning. And here we are, on the island of Arran, a place where for hundreds of years people carried rocks, seemingly without reason. It's also home to the cutest cows you've ever seen. And a place that not long ago had over 50 whiskey distilleries. Now, with only 2 remaining, it's still well worth a visit for us. Let me briefly explain you how this golden drink is made. First, peat is burned to dry the grains, giving them the smoky flavor that we love so much. Next, you add water, drain it, and mix the yeast to let the chemistry work its magic. Finally, mixture is distilled, and that's how you create the perfect whiskey. No! That's what they did 100 years ago, before the Prime Minister ordered them to store it for 3 years in the cask before drinking it. He hoped it would reduce the amount of alcohol in the drink, and it did, but it also made the flavor so much better. Nowadays, in order to call something a Scottish whiskey, it must be aged in the cask for at least 3 years within the territory of Scotland. Interestingly, the cask used for this are primarily recycled bourbon barrels. We love bourbon. It perfectly washes away the harsh wooden flavors from the barrels that we use for whiskey. Unfortunately here, in Lac Distillery, they don't sell the quantities we're interested in. So we quickly made our way to Lochranza, where whiskey tasting was offered to us. Yeah, you know how it is. Well, the next day, after an English breakfast, we were ready to go again. We headed back to Edinburgh for the final stage of our journey. And if you wonder whether we actually bought our whiskey, the answer is no, because you can only do it online. But I promise you, we will, and we'll visit our cask every 3 years.